On today's episode, we shall be talking about cellulitis. Cellulitis is otherwise called achere in Igbo. A lot of times, people have issues of feet decaying. A big sore will develop, and the thing normally starts by swelling that would be hot and reddish, and by the time you know it, it will start opening up and it becomes a wound. First, it is important to find out if you are diabetic, because a lot of people confuse diabetic foot with cellulitis. They are not the same. If you have diabetic foot, there is a treatment for it, but more importantly, you must first start by controlling your blood sugar. But today we are talking about cellulitis. Such an inflammation, there are ways of bringing them down and treating it and getting a final solution. What do? Squeeze out the liquid from the succulent fresh stem of plantain and use it to wash the area. The succulent part of a fresh plantain stem, you squeeze out the water from it. Use it to wash the area 3 times a day. The swelling and the hotness will start coming down. If there is already a sore, what you will do is to apply Swedish bitters mixed with honey, or to get lime, lemon, ginger and garlic, extract them after you have tried to pound them together. Extract them in some quantity of alcohol and use it to apply in that area. You will see the wound will start healing. There are other ways of handling it. You can wash the affected area with aloe vera. Aloe vera, you can get some quantity of aloe vera. You can mix it in even local soap and use it to wash the area. You can also get another mixture, a poultice. That is when you grind together the root back of odamo, you can get that particular plant and grind it together and mix it with calcium carbonate powder. Then, or you call calcium, what I mean by calcium carbonate powder is nzu, the local nzu. You mix it together and use it to apply to that place. When you mix it with a little water and apply to that swollen area, you will see the wound start healing quickly. I'm going to show you a plant. Okay, I want to show you one of the most powerful plants you can use in tackling any such wound, even in diabetic sores. When you have diabetic foot, this is called catnip. Catnip in Igbo land we call it ofomini. Look at it. This is a hallmark. This kind of fruits you will see in it. This is how the leaf is. Look at it very well. Look at catnip. This is catnip. Catnip, Nepata cataria. That is the botanical name of catnip, Nepata cataria. You get this together, get the whole plant, wash it very well, pound it in anything you can use to pound it, and extract the water. You can add a little water or alcohol to it to use to extract the entire thing. Get a good size of maybe a handful of this Nepata cataria, catnip, or ofomini in Igbo. You need to be able, it is everywhere around you. On the roadsides, you see this particular plant that is wasting. It even grows in gutters. Even during dry season, you see it in areas where you have some stagnant water. This plant is very powerful in tackling any wound that is difficult to cure. You can extract it with alcohol, or if you have Swedish bitters, you can use it to extract it. You would have produced one of the most powerful things that can heal any wound. Use this and then use it to wash the area and apply it regularly to the wound. You would have taken care of cellulitis. Nature is powerful. God provided all these things, and His intention is that we use them to keep ourselves healthy. You shouldn't allow these diseases to defeat you when God has provided the wherewithal. Orthodox medicine does a lot in that. Nature also has it. All of them are gifts from God. Utilize them well, and you will thank God for what He has done. Another effective remedy for cellulitis is bryophyllum leaves. Bryophyllum is a very popular plant. It is known as a resurrection plant. Why it is called resurrection plant is that when you get the leaves of bryophyllum, it has thick leaves. It has some stalks on the, if you look at the edges of the leaf, that is thick, succulent, you will see some indentations. These indentations are places where this plant uses to propagate. So you can propagate this resurrection plant from the leaf. If you just place the leaf on the ground, maybe it will germinate even if you did not place sand on it. Just place it on the ground, leave it there, water that place. Before you know it, all those points around the leaf will start shooting. That is a wonderful plant. It does many things, but today we are focusing on its work on this problem of cellulitis. All you need to do is to warm the leaves of this plant on fire. Just place it on a warm stove or that kind of thing and warm it very well. When it is warm, it loses out the water that is embedded in it. You now can squeeze the water out. When you squeeze a good quantity, you can bring it a little to boil, make it a little hot, and then you use this action. You use this particular thing that you have extracted and apply to that place where you have the wound. As it is hot, it will take care of the wound. That is what you achieve using these different therapies I have told you. I will also, when I describe another multi-action recipe, I'll be describing that recipe also takes care of cellulitis and also diabetic food. We'll be talking about it in another session.